just, you know what I mean? Just having a normal conversation. What's going on out there? What you doing, bro? Yeah, for real, man. Yeah, man, bro. They got this crazy vibe building, man. Bro, man, it's crazy. I get about it. So me, I'm just kicking. But that's how it looks. He's sitting at the table right here. Not like he's not sitting at like a random table. He's sitting at the long table. And when he's sitting, he got his back. He's sitting in the table goes this way. And he's sitting like I'm facing this way. So without the microwave and all that shit with that, it's right there. You know what I mean? They making a meal. Man, these people are making a meal. This would make this so sinister, man. The prison is so violent, y'all. Things like this happen all the damn time. And I felt bad. I ain't even gonna lie, man, because like when you witness something tragic, like in prison, like it's not a good thing when you see. You think you can finally like I never really seen nobody get shot like in my face. I never seen nobody really get attacked like that for real in my face until I got to prison. And you don't think when you see these things, it's not like a movie when you witness it. Like it's more cringe in your body. Like you feel like it's your body slightly. Like if somebody gets stabbed for you, you kind of like in your mind, like your body, everything, because that is so. That is crazy to see stuff like that. Man. So boom, they're making a meal. The dude frog is at the jump out of the microwave. Cheeks, pause, and both from B-Town, they're at the table. Another homosexual sitting by them at the table. And everything is going good. The TV's on, and everybody's just talking and kicking and cutting food up, and getting the hot water ready, and doing this and doing that. And that's how it looked. It was too late for me to stream. I couldn't even, not even stream. I'm not never stream, but it was too late for me to even roll from B-Town because I'm on the phone. I'm sitting down. Oh, for my foot, my knees up, and my back against the wall, and that's how I'm sitting on the phone. That's how I use the phone. I got one leg stretched out, you know what I mean? And I'm sitting on the phone, and as I'm talking to my bro, I'm into the conversation, but I mean, you always watch your surroundings, especially when you're on the phone. You have to be on point in prison. That's a rule. So I'm on the phone just watching, and I just get in this conversation, I'm like, yeah, and I looked up. All I see was Frog walking with the hot pot. Now, the hot pot was a black. They sold hot pots, which would be like a little small, little plastic, little hot water thing when you heat hot water a bit. And they also had the big hot pot by the microwave where people could come get hot water for their coffee. And that was a bigger one that dudes have to fill up probably after a bunch of cups there. They just keep filling it up and it'll keep getting hot. So dudes would use that one too. You know what I mean? Instead of using the hot pots and they said, man, that's my word. You can unplug the joint, and it wasn't that heavy. It didn't have a lot of water, but it gets really hot. When I looked up, all I seen was the corn dragon that goes in the room. And I seen Frog. He had like a sock or something like, I don't know what the hell it was. It was a sock. And he had it on the other hand, and he had the hot pot like this. And he had another, he had both sides like this, and it's going like this to the corner. And I'm in shock slightly because I don't know, I never seen nobody grab a pot. I'm just getting them past their hands, microwaves and hot pots and stuff like that. So I don't know if somebody would grab a hot pot and take it over into their food and then do what they gotta do. Like, I don't know. But when I look, he was dragging a hot pot. And my bro from P-Town never looked up. Never looked up. But by the time he saw what was going on, Frog was like this. Frog was like, yeah.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this.
Man, it's my word.
Yeah, they get
Tyson punch-up came out of nowhere.
About that. Nowhere to go.
Man, he stole Frog ass. Man, he stole Frog ass. He was going to hot water in the jump, man. Frog was trying to block the punch with the hot water. Man, Mike Tyson punch-up came with overhand that jump came for me. Oh, man, he caught and then, hot fair. Man, it's my word, bro. Rolls on the ground. Man, Mike Tyson punch out man with his boyfriend. Took it very long. That is my word, man. I never seen the hot somebody, man. Oh, yeah. Y'all see how violent prison is, man?
halftime. Now
Oh, Mike Tyson punch out all this war beef. Man, this is my word. As soon as that happened and they started fighting, the lady in the booth seen that shit, and she came and looked. I came to talk like, she was back out. 2 minutes later, they turned out. This bitch rolling the ground, still screaming. Still screaming. When the police right there, like, man, everybody go to your cell, man, get away from him, man. This is why one Mike Tyson punch out that cold glass ice water, and he's throwing on his back. I don't know if that was helping him. Bro, like,
Man, it is so tough
man,
to
that's my
match up
word,
with
man.
coverage against a back
Man,
like
they
this.
call medical in their joint, man.
It's something
They put Frog in handcuffs, and they took him out.
It's one thing to be aware of
And I
it,
seen
and
Bro get a
another thing to go out
time
and
that, man. I
execute it,
started
try to
thinking, like, well, this would have happened if he would have never, like, switched to that side of town. But there's nothing wrong with switching to that side of town. But, like, sometimes in prison, bro, like, you know what I mean? We get involved in this type of stuff, man. Stuff like this happens, bro. It's like they like women. The dudes that mess with them, they treat them like women, man. It was just a grown man that was his roommate in there that he used to call cheeks. Almost, man. And now, because of this, man, he will have a permanent burn scar on his back. When the hot water, when the hot fire getting put on his ass.
The rest of his receivers and running backs are executing, and frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Got this. Don't be scared. Got this. Right? Yes, sir.
Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
And y'all want to tell y'all, stay your ass out of prison. You don't want to go. It's too dangerous. It's too much stuff going on. It's too much politics. Man, listen to me, man. Prison is a place you don't want to be. You don't want to experience these scary things. I'm going to listen to 2 dudes fighting with somebody named Cheeks. How weird is that? Don't go to these things, people. Keep doing the right thing out there. Just stay your ass out the way, man. That's all I ask, man. Period, man. Don't come here, man. Don't ever go to prison, man. Ever, man. Well, I never seen bro from P-Town no more. Get your money, don't kill. Something like that. They see his ass as something right over with. So, me and him kind of gained a little tight bonds, like, you know what I mean? But while we was in there, just so happened a lot of control. I couldn't say somebody already.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Never charged with that alcohol.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PHC.
And back into alcohol.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer.
This narrative, Georgia don't recruit or sign up black quarterbacks. I've been listening to y'all show now. Okay, and you part of they don't. What I would say to you about that is we're recruiting black quarterbacks. The 2 that we didn't get, and that's where all came from as well. The 2 we didn't get.
I mean, y'all didn't get Cam.
Cam.
Yeah, those were the 2. Yeah, those. I mean, cause those the biggest names.
We didn't get the biggest name.
But they want to pay Cam to tight end, right?
That's what I heard. I don't know for sure. I never asked Cam that. That's what they say. That's what they say. And I would say is, instead of saying we don't recruit black quarterback, it's not
want to talk to him about sacks.
Because I went down before I came, and I went in my phone, and I got a list
his vision.
of black quarterbacks that
they
we
did
signed
right here.
from 93 to
Takes a deep shot down the
2025.
middle.
They didn't do nothing. Okay, and so that's the thing. Now we can say the evaluation of black quarterback has been good. Okay, that's it. Yeah, we have. Okay, but that we don't. That's a little the narrative of that is
Why are we not getting the top recruits, black QB, 5-star, the Juju? How did Juju go to?
I don't know Juju sense.
Yeah, how did he go to Colorado?
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25.
Okay, so yeah, we're third lane, but quarterback whisperer there.
Came home with
Yeah.
Bulldogs
name.
offense is back out on the field.
I don't think we just have some the head coach.
Trailing
So
by
they
a
can
couple
make it.
possessions. And he's brought down, but
And
they
we're
went
gonna talk about
backwards
it.
after the
Yeah.
completion.
Yeah.
Good work by the defense. The Bulldogs
Right now,
will come to the line to run the
That's
hurry
just
up.
period. It is not about
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's
it's
going to be
about
incomplete. A lot of
Like
contact.
Wild West did it, but instead of meeting at high noon with Douglas, they meet at high noon with fans.
It's a little different now. When we talk about Cam and Deshaun, Cam and Deshaun, those two guys,
Third down. This offense
I'm
could
a
really
100%
use
agree.
it.
Big miss.
Big misses.
Multiple scores.
And that's where that narrative came from. Because I could go through some names that
Out
y'all
of the gun now on
never
third
heard.
down.
That was black quarterback.
Quick throw to
That
his
played
receiver.
So let me say this. Of course, we don't know every last quarterback. I think the thing that I was saying and that I will say, and that my partner was saying, is speak for himself, is even when those players get recruited, the black quarterback doesn't seem, in our opinion, to seem to get as many opportunities to be able to compete. You know what I'm saying? In front of the eyes of the fans. Now, none of us is fans. None of us on the practice fields and the meetings, so I can't speak to that. I can only speak for what's in front of the eyes of the fan, and it doesn't seem like they get as many opportunities as some of the quarterbacks. And particularly, not just the black quarterbacks, we don't seem to get enough of the top quarterbacks that come from in the state of Georgia. Now, I could be wrong about that. Of course, you're much deeper in the roots of that than I ever will be, being a coach, being someone who played at Georgia, just being everything that you are to Georgia sports. But just to me, it doesn't seem like we get all the top quarterbacks. Now, you're not going to get them all. But I think we do a better job getting the top quarterbacks from Georgia, whether they black, whether they white. And also, when the black ones do get opportunities, I would love to see them just get an even more opportunity in the eyes of the fans to where we see them having a chance to compete for a job. It's not the crap on Gunner Stockton. It's not the crap on Cook, maybe sit behind Gunner. It's not the crap on any of those guys. It's just to say, I don't think we've seen it as much as we could have with all the talent and the black talent that's going around the state.
I can agree that, but I'm so listen. When they
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
When they Vanderbilt,
That's and if that,
Georgia has moved into the red zone.
I can talk about everybody, but with this day and age, I'd be like, why would you go
Looking to
back?
throw it on first down.
From that, they got like 28, right? Yeah, So 28 is black.
I say that they gonna jump in the comments. Every little I do know we have a 10th grader sign. Yes, he's the same skin color as me, and I do know that he's a real deal. He's looking to come in at 28. I do know all about that.
Very tired.
So don't jump in it, because I was trying to say that. Hey, don't jump in the comments and tell me this, that. I know all about it.
The Texas game, we had the top 3 quarterbacks from the 26th.
See if they can convert the point after.
That was 27, I can't remember his name. Another black guy in the 28. What a great game. Had a great life. So it was doing a great life. That's why they won. So it was 2 black guys. So we are, but we're not getting the top black quarterbacks in the state. And we did this on.
Yeah, I mean, when you miss on a catch, I mean, and look, Cam wanted to come to Georgia, right? But now, I can't speak for what he wanted to do if he did. I would have loved to see a bigger play pick up. Now, mind you, at the time, Florida was Florida.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like Urban Meyer, he had Florida was Florida. So he still could have left the state. He still could have crossed state lines and said, I'm going to go in the game. Like that could have worked the same happen. But when you have a generational talent, I mean, right here in the city of Atlanta, right there in Westlake, I mean, you don't get quarterbacks like that in high school, in college. What's the
accuracy and the size of the tight end?
Try to make him something else, allegedly, because I wasn't in that meeting, allegedly.
Even with Deshaun,
I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Why we played across.
Third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. QB to the tight end for a
So
completion.
those
They've
I
got him,
was
but
like,
not
I
before
got
he
my,
makes a
got
first
that
down
now,
at the 41.
got my name,
This
got my
quarterback
name.
is on
Like,
fire.
I gotta,
You know, working with the lead in the
I gotta
second
say
half,
this.
into a third
I hate to
down,
say
got to
this,
throw the
Trey.
football.
Just
This is
real
where
quick,
you
I'm gonna
trust
touch
the
on
quarterback to make a good
I
decision,
saw a
an
picture
accurate throw.
Yeah.
He does it,
Hampton
you
and
convert,
Michael
and you
Vick.
keep working that clock.
My God, I can't believe
What's the play call
he's
here on
a
second down for
giant.
this offense?
You see that picture?
Big king. I know, man, but he was
Handoff here from the
a big
shotgun.
human being when we met.
But dude, standing next
Well,
to
they
Vic,
run it
like way
right
giant.
into
Man,
a
Vic was so
blitz.
short.
That
I'm like,
linebacker was coming
Yeah,
down
you
no
thought it
curve.
was Photoshop.
yes, I was AI. Did you see that?
Blitzing
I
that
text him. I
defensive
did see the
coordinator.
picture.
You're right. He shoots right through that A
Like,
gap,
I've been
really the
breaking
back
down.
end, nowhere to go. By the time he
Then
got the
she
ball
is
in his
on the
hands, the
biggest
linebacker's
end
right in his
season
face.
payout. Right
Quarterback
now,
in the
you can
shotgun
pay
here
one,
on
get
third
3
down.
seamless lifting
It's
runs.
caught.
That's
It's
the
low.
Pen
Gain enough to set up first down now.
But your money don't care who just stay out the way.
Huge third
Surround
down
yourself with
conversion
nothing
here for
but
this
love.
offense. Nice
That
job
was
being able
older
to
than
give
them,
the
so they
quarterback
probably knew
enough
that for being
time.
older.
He
They
finds the
probably looked at it
matchup
like,
that he
okay, he
wants,
messed
gets it
around,
to his
a little
man, and he
counter.
does the
So what?
rest.
Some people look at stuff like that, you know what I mean? That's what your purpose to do. But Senate was in charge, long story short, you know what I mean? For a long time, it was like, it was crazy because we made that got some smoke, you know what I mean? We made that smoke. But he told me he wanted to sell it. We made him go to BIS and come back and saying that his bumper will bring him, which would be not a lot of stuff. But like a dollar bag a week, you know what I mean? Good food. He'll come back saying like that, one balloon, like something like that. His mom was getting outrageous and coming through every time. No, she'll make sure she comes see her son every month, something like that. She'll make sure he got something for him. And that was love, you know what I mean? Even though a lot of people like look down on that, like that's crazy, that was love for his mom. But we made it so. He was so paranoid about doing it because the weed was so good. I promise you, we smoked with Jay at lockdown. This was some good meat right here, though. Reggie, whatever that word call it. This was some good meat, Reggie, man. So we, so we had a little talk. He like, yo, easy, man. Look, man, sell the joint, sell us a couple J's, get us some food. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't selling a lot, but I got 10 J's for sale, that's it. You know what I mean? Like, you sell it, you know what I mean? Like, all right, bet. So I'll take care of it, you know what I mean? So I take the smoke from him, I go down the steps, I'm in the car, I let a couple dudes know. I don't open up, kind of cleared, everybody was like, no, you smell this. It was definitely ganja in the car. So we didn't have no weight. So like, dudes started up, right dude, hey, what you doing? Hey, I got J's, but I said, I got to tell him what you gonna do. So dudes want to come to him. I look up. Cedric coming towards my way. The whole time talking to the white dude right here, I look. Cedric is like by the water fountain on the wall with the 3 Danville dudes. They ain't looking my direction. They all standing like this. They ain't looking like they trying to rob me or nothing. You can tell like that's how I be. The dudes got something to find. Use the way they turn to talk to the person who got the drugs out. So this person you wait, hey, you know that you do. You go shoot your shot or whatever the case is. So they standing right there looking at us. I see it. But the person said, what you said? He go, don't talk to me. He's like,
to run a first down play.
This is Buick. Now. Buick. Exceptional by design. Get 0.9% APR on
don't want me left.
Offense right to the line.
Hey.
Tempo now.
Got some weed for sale.
Here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set
The
to the
whole
line of
time
scrimmage.
looking at him,
Ready
I'm
to
like,
go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
I promise you, that man looked at me like,
Play coming up. It's
but
third
the
down
whole,
and
you know, the
3.
sounds in my head, but that little promise went off.
Before the snap.
This guy right here, but like I say, he had a reputation of messing with boys, but you know, this to be a predator is different. So when I hear it go up, I'm like,
And that's the tight end coach.
yeah, what's up? I'm just trying to see if I can buy some, he takes cigarettes and food, like cigarettes, food, whatever. He was
It's a
like,
tough matchup for any defense. He's
I'm
got the
back. So
size and athletic ability,
like,
really, to be able to play at receiver. But now they're able to use him in so many different ways. It puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
like, it's crazy, but like, I don't put nothing past him. Like, dudes are so sneaky. Like, you gotta be sneaky. You infiltrate the bloods and you like to shake around the break. Like, you gotta be a sneaky person any damn way. So like, I was surprised, but I still was worried at the same time because I see he ain't with these little young dudes. Now I'm not thinking worse, but I'm just feeling like when I get along to the predator radar attackers, it's a different ball game. It's a different ball game. It's my word. As I'm standing right there, next thing you know, he come back to see me. Somebody's like, that y'all got loud. transaction.
Well, I came to hear from the offense, some pre-snap motion.
Yeah, no G for that take, y'all. I do not see my homeboy there. Me, so I hate me come out. I mean, I'm talking about the stuff on the silver.
Will hustle to the line.
Yo, man.
Hurry up offense.
Yo, that's move. They just moving to do the young boys. Like, who you do? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, man, he's supposed to move want some smoke, man. I'm like, man, I got a band of sound for dude, man. He's like, what kind of sound? I'm like, man, I don't know, bro. Like, it's hard to explain. I just don't trust, bro, man. Like, he look kind of crazy, man. He was like, man, you know what they say? What happened, man? He got kicked off the blood. And I was like, yeah, I was in the hole where they argued. So we get to talk about that. So he like, yo. So he go to the door and look. He like, man, he do look creepy, man. He was like, man, he do look like a creep in the face, man. Like, Cedric was like a kind of like I see, he wasn't diesel, but like he was a brown skinned dude, and he was the only one. Like he didn't have a beard under here or nothing like that. He had like some sideburns coming down like this skinny, like kind of long, and then he had the mustache to kind of like. You know what I mean? It looked weird. His head just was weird. It was like a mustache long, then sideburns long. Like, he didn't have no chin hair, which a lot of people did. But a lot of people got profiles, which makes you can grow a profile on being. It's called a profile waves. So, like, dudes wasn't really doing naked face like that. It's basically what I'm saying. Like, his chin was naked, balls, and he just looked crazy to me. Y'all ain't even lie. So we just sitting there talking about that jump like, dude, wow. So it was like, it's nothing we can do regardless. Like, we in prison, we see this all the time. When we get a limit, the maniac stuff, we just get on the point. We conversate about it, yo. So, cool. I saw him on the J's, you know what I mean? I went on, we smoked the rest of the Kelsey. We snatched up last of the Monday, Tuesday for me. You know what I mean? We was smoking every night we could. So me and my roommate just chill. So the whole time, you know what I mean, man, I never rewind the tape. I gotta rewind the tape because after I sold Cedric the smoke, like later on that day, we were done. You know what I mean? We were done. That was like our first time. I never really seen the young boys smoking. Like they were so quiet in the block. Like I said, before I got in there, Richmond, I got in Richmond, but I know there's other people in there that keep weed from time to time. I never seen them ride. I never seen them smoke coming out. I never seen them do nothing. Sit at the table, go down together, kicking each other, eating each other. That's what I used to see the young boys do. Damn, since Cedric done came and bought weed, man, we would have done. I'm looking at the young boys don't have because I knew the weed was. He ain't getting up 2 J's. They probably just smoked 2 J's right there and there. You know what I mean? But when they would have done, the young boys, they laugh and giggle and joke. They on the street talk about something. Damn, they on the team and they kicking. So we see them, I see it, you know what I mean? I see them, I'm like, damn, I ain't paying no mind for the song. You know what I mean? Damn, young boys dumb out. I look at Cedric, we waiting in line to go to the child. He like this, he like. He ain't looking high. He looking serious, like.
Fires it to the wideout.
Oh, look at that, man. It's crazy, man. Like, well, you never really know dudes' real intentions, man, when it comes to this predator stuff, man. Like, you just get signals about it, and you end up witnessing the madness. That's just how it goes. But with Cedric, like, he wasn't showing any craziness, you know what I mean? The only thing he was really doing was embracing these youngsters, you know what I mean? But the only time I knew, kind of like after I got word, my friend went on the time, I knew that Cedric was right for the youngsters. But I can't go tell the youngsters because they don't come off their way, they come cheat from there, we like, can't tell them to do that. This is their life. These are young dudes that are young, but they're the age. Like, they got 3 people. Y'all know this is 3 people that hang together, that hang with the predator. They're choosing to hang with the predator. Do they know he's a predator? They probably don't know he's a predator at the time. But goddamn it, he's a predator, y'all. So boom. Goddamn. Cedric got turned up a little bit now. Man, it's summertime. Cedric out there drunk. This is what he was doing. He'll take him outside, he'll work out outside. When they come back in the car before dinner, he going into the car wet. He'll come back in the car. He'll have a little back there in the back of their shirts off. Everybody back there working out. Cedric getting them right. He getting them right. All right, but they back there working out. They working out crazy. They working out. Everybody working out their shirts off. Y'all the young moves. Everybody trying to get right. Man, he probably was trying to improve their muscles. You know what I mean? I hope he was, man. But like, I was just seeing the structure of the workout. You know what I mean? Stay to go down and do his stuff first. And then don't do your drop and do it right behind him. So he catch his breath while all of them catching their breath. It ain't like one going one by one. Like I used to work out with 3 of my homeboys. I'll do push-ups, he'll do push-ups, then he'll do push-ups. We'll go back to back like that. Now, Cedric was doing his. He'll stand up. He'll watch him like this.
Georgia now operating in the red zone.
And they right there, they get up, tell you, man, they snapping out, man. I'm like, damn. So it kind of looked like, you know what I mean? It was wild. It was like wild to my people, but nobody really knew except the Bloods kind of like said business. Now I don't even know the young boys knew his business. So it was a couple of blood dudes in the pod doing this, man. And like I told y'all, like around this time, like in gangs in Virginia, like there wasn't a lot of things for gang members to beef. There wasn't a lot of people for them to beef with. You know what I mean? Like I said, they from a city, so they angry in the city, angry in the gang. So the Crips wasn't majorly big. Now when Crip was in there, they definitely gonna beef with the Crip at this time. But there's no Crips. So the only person I felt like they probably had a problem with was Sam. Now, like I say, we gotta be cautious unless it's 7%. But Saturday the whole time, I told y'all he was acting like he was being fun, and he got kicked out the Bloods. He acted like he wasn't even tripping. So there was a blood dude that was in there. I ain't gonna say his name. There was a blood dude that was in there. And I can remember they talked to Cedric, like they all at him, like, cause I guess the dude didn't know what was going on. One of the main blood dudes that was in my block. So when he came in the block, you see him talking to Cedric. You know what I mean? You see him talking to him, talking. You know what I mean? And then he just couldn't believe, like, how he took his back on blood. That's basically what dude was saying, like, yo, like, I ain't sure, like, you know what I mean? Like, dude got so passionate about it and mad about it, like, he was loud in this conversation about it. Like, he was loud, he was super loud with the jump. So, they were like, yo, you know what I mean? So they kind of get to arguing, they Cedric get to arguing. I see it. Cedric getting mad. Cedric said, man, it's my life, son. Like, he went to New York for it. I don't know where the hell his son came from. That's what he said. It's my life, son. Dad, I do what I want my life. It's my life. It's my life. I was begging him using diapers. I was begging him using diapers. I used to live in Memphis. I was begging him using diapers. I don't know what the hell you talking about. I was begging him using diapers. If I don't want to be in it no more, I don't want to be in that shit no more. As he talking, you can see his three little young boys kind of getting closer to the jump. So it was only him and the blood dude right there talking, but the three dudes kind of got closer to him, like they protected him. You know what I mean? They right there, Cedric just stop. So the blood dude like, so they get to argue. The blood dude slow there, the little blood dude was in our party, pulled up on the one blood dude that was snapping. It was like, yo, why the hell is you arguing with this fruitful ass nigga when he said that? Man, it's about Joey, man. The nigga got down, Cedric snap. Man, he snapped and charged the blood dude. When he charged the blood dude, man, it's my word. The young boy, one of the young boys that he deal with, the young boys that he be with, young boy proud. Young boy on his back, he was like, he trying to get the dude. I'm like, let him go. Let that nigga go. Let that nigga go. What's wrong with you, nigga? You dead set, nigga. What's wrong with you, nigga? You here with these niggas. He told young boys, he said, y'all niggas don't know what we did. Y'all know what we did. Y'all think that y'all OG. This nigga ain't no motherfucking OG. This nigga ain't no motherfucking OG. This nigga got caught in the center with a goddamn woman. That's the nigga after this nigga. So you see, you know what? They looking like they shocked, but they like, what's going on? He like, man, y'all nigga, fuck y'all nigga. Oh, fuck, we can fight. He black him up, you like that. They fight him, we grab talking about that. I go with this nigga, man. This nigga ain't trying to do shit, man. So goddamn, look for grab. He said, goddamn, Cedric over shit. He like, look, man. Get in the shoot, man. We was all getting the shoot. And it's literally something goddamn son. If we get in the sun, we all gonna get in the sun, man. Come on, man. Don't do that shit, man. You gonna have this fighting all the bloods with compound. We trying to do our little time and carry our ass home. That's what the hell we trying to do. He got 4 years. I got 5 years. And he got 6 years, man. We all trying to leave, man. What the hell you doing, OG? You like, man, look, man. Don't you ever do that shit again, man. Don't let the fucking grab me when I'm trying to attack somebody, man. You like, I'm trying to stop you from getting this shit, man. You like, don't you ever fucking do that shit again, man. Stop that on me, man. Stop, and they put this jump. When they said, oh my God. They just said, did it. I was like, and I said, y'all so bald. The game went by, but like, at least a day and a half, 2 days, something like that. But I don't know, we in the lockdown. It's like, I guess the dudes from Danville, like, kind of like dismissed the money, dismissed what they heard, and kind of like forgave OG, forgave safe. You know what I mean? We got caught from the
Checkmate.
I guess they ain't tripping.
Checkmate.
clutch plays and then made the difference.
Well, these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final play to come out on top.
That is going to do it. We enjoyed being
he was doing things kind of like, you know what I mean, like after they heard that from the game numbers, it's like, I guess the other day I did witness on the